This is definitely my first stream of the day. Hello, everyone. Welcome. No, hi. How's it going? Seen any cubes lately? Someone said, Vinny, would you check out a game called Lifeline? Limes and Joel liked it. I was gonna say James. What is this game? Lifeline. It's from 2003? Oh, okay. Voice recognition title. 4 out of 10 by Edge Magazine. I mean, it could make for a good Sunday stream. Hang on, Zot wanted me to play a little bit of James Bond music here. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's from the GoldenEye soundtrack, the movie one, which I've told the story. I bought the... It is very penisy. I bought the GoldenEye movie soundtrack by accident because I was thinking it was going to be the game soundtrack. And, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I got. I got penis music instead. I got this. One of my least favorite soundtracks in a James Bond movie, unfortunately, because the movie's just so damn good. So anyway, welcome to the stream. I wanted to mention that there's also we're accepting new editors. Right. That's okay. Sorry, I still have a headache from earlier. I'm fine. I'm gonna be just fine. If chat is interested, if there's anybody out there who wants to do some potential editing, so for the mod team, the editing team rather, what we do is it's like a flat rate. You get paid per video, and there's a group and everything. So we have like a form that we can send to you, and you can fill out if you want to be an editor. And it's, you know, it's not like a full-time thing. It's just a little bit of pocket change. If you do edits, if you are someone that is aware of the streaming I've done over the past, say, 5 to 10 years, then might be a good thing to check out. You know, especially if you kind of have an idea of what style of editing we like and what kind of humor we have. Well, me specifically, but also the way the editors work. It would be really... it will be really helpful because, you know, people end up getting busy. So we have a couple active editors, but then a lot of people end up getting busy, getting full-time jobs. So if you go to vinesauce.email, that's just the webpage, just vinesauce.email, and you say, hello, yes, Mr. Sauce, I'm interested in the editing, and just like a quick sentence about why, I can get you that form, and then also we can, you know, we can figure something out. So... It would be cool. Now, there's also, unfortunately, and I really don't like to bring this up, but there's an editing thing that we had an editor, and it didn't work out great, and unfortunately, it taught me don't pay people in advance. Now, it's something I really don't like talking about, but I'm going to talk about it for just a second because the person who was, I'm not going to say anyone's name. That's not something I want to do, but you know, we had an editor maybe like I'll say within the past 3 years who needed some money in advance, and I did that because they had a family emergency, and then it was one excuse after another. I needed a video done by a convention. I had a very, very specific deadline. I think they had 5 minutes, and they left me in a really uncomfortable, horrible position. That wasn't good. And then The other stuff they said they were working on, they said they deleted. Then there was a hard drive issue, and I never got the edit. And with over a year now, it's been almost, yeah, about a year, and I never got my money, and it was several $100s. And I guess the only reason I'm telling everybody this is just to, I have gotten to the point where I know I'm not going to get my money back. I just needed to say it out loud. I really wish. Yeah, it happens to other creators too. It sucks. It's a thing that happens once in a while. I'm gonna let it go now. And if that editor is watching, good luck in life. I no longer care. Just don't be an asshole to other YouTubers or other people in your life, and be a responsible adult with people's money. That's it. That's all I can say, because I got dicked around, and I really don't. I don't know. It sucks to even talk about stuff like this, because when I'm live, I try to just be, as much as I can, leave that shit behind and just talk about video games and stuff. But, that's one of the reasons why we have a submission form now, where we're going to kind of be a little bit more strict about editors, and why I'm not paying anybody in advance. I feel a lot better that I've said this out loud. Again, the goal here is not to hurt anyone specifically, and not to mention any names. I think I just needed, for closure, I needed to say this and mention that this happened, so I can just now mentally put it to bed. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, it was a good vent session. But it's also kind of a thing where you learn over the years, too. Like, you just have to figure out these things, like, be careful. Pretty much it. So, but that's it. Yeah, and I do hope that the person who had this, I had this issue with, I hope they can figure themselves shit out. But if you want to be an editor and make some highlights for the highlight channel, vinesauce.email. Again, write a couple sentences. Definitely do not plan on stealing money. And then also we'll go through the submission form stuff, and we'll hopefully figure something out. So that's it. Don't forget to use AI to fill out the form. No. Don't do that. We'll know. Trust me. All right. How old do you gotta be? Probably at least. God. I don't know. Maybe, like, be in college or older, please. At least that. Yeah. It's like being president, you have to have one foot in the grave. Exactly. How many Vine booms can we use per video? At least as many as you can fit in a 1-minute period. So lots. I mean, it's in the name. Vinesauce, Vine boom. Oh, one more thing too. If you do want to edit, a cool thing for us would be if you have good ideas, like for videos. Like if you have, it's helpful to know like what you would want to watch on like a highlight channel, and if you have ideas of what would work, what would be a good video that people might want to see, that definitely helps too. And then we get to ask you where do your ideas come from. Okay, here we go, chat. We're ready. Where do my ideas come from? They come from a deep, dark pit. I go into the woods, I look into the pit, I get my gloves on and my boots and a shovel, and I just dig them out of the ground. Some say that's the location of the Black Lodge. Some.